So welcome back, I'm Charlotte and I am day tripping my way around the UK, and today I'm starting in my hometown. Well, not starting, I've already done some. Today I'm staying very close to home and I'm in my hometown of Sheffield because I wanted to see some Christmas markets, and I thought, well, why not start with my own Christmas markets? So let's go and have a look at them. Okay, so I'm just on Devonshire Green now, which is like a lovely green space, and if you don't know Sheffield, we have lots and lots of green spaces, even in the city, but particularly out of the city. And then this is kind of some independent shops there. And then we're going to go down Division Street towards the markets, have a look at the shops that we've got on the way down. So I'll start at the top and we'll go down. It's not very good light, but yeah, we'll start at the top and we'll go down to the bottom and we'll find the markets at the bottom. Okay, so this is West 1. It's like a big glass circle, and there's your Revolution that every student town's got. That's a bar that seems to change what it is every 5 minutes. Wait, I wonder what happened to the cocktail bar. What's that cocktail bar called? Like a cocktail bar chain. I can't remember what it's called. So coming up to the old Rare and Racy, which was that one. Which is a shame it's gone. It smells of weed. Oh, I hate doing city centres. It's so busy. I'm not confident, and people are looking at me more than they do when I go to like the Peak District. It's just me that thinks that this place looks like premiering. It's a cookie shop. Anyway, we've made it. Okay, so we've made it to this Sparkers Pool where you got the Sheffield City Hall, and if we turn a camera around, the old John Lewis building that they don't seem to be doing anything with. So yeah, and this is pretty much the start of the Christmas market here. So there's the carousel there, the Helter Skelter there, and the grotto is just there in front of the old John Lewis. And then if we snake down Fargate and then back up and onto the Peace Gardens, and that's pretty much all of it. This is a small, historically quite shit Christmas market. So we'll see if it's still shit. I don't know if it's all shut, to be fair, but because it is like 10 o'clock in the morning, but I think it's advertised as being open from around this time. If it's shut, I'll have to just go and get a coffee and wait till lunchtime. So yeah, I feel really, really self-conscious filming in my own city. Like someone's going to see me, but what on earth are you fucking doing with that camera? But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we're at Sheffield Town Hall now. So that was the City Hall. There's the Town Hall. I don't know if there's a universal difference, but the Town Hall's like local government here. I think it's the same everywhere. The City Halls, like where we have concerts, club nights, comedy club, stuff like that. And then, yeah, Town Hall there. And as you can see, we are here. The German huts are here, and some of them are open. Oh my God, there's a new bar. The Fargate and it's Thornbridge. So that is the old Yorkshire Bank building, and that's been empty for years. And Thornbridge are a local brewery, so that's fantastic to see. A big bar's opened with a brewery from the city. And obviously Sheffield's red phone box. And let's have a look. Yeah. This is not a cared for one. It does stink a piss, but the phone does work. Construction. There is always construction in Sheffield. The phone box further down. Yeah, that's locked as well. Protected from you pissing in them. It's busy around here because you're heading down to Sheffield Hallam University. So yeah, Sheffield has two universities. You know, it's got Sheffield and Sheffield Hallam, so it's really busy student city. We're just now at where the Crucible is, Tudor Square. That's the word. So Crucible, home of snooker, until they ruin it and send it to Middle East and take it away from Sheffield, because there's not enough money in Sheffield. So it's going to go to like Abu Dhabi or somewhere, and then that's the Lyceum Theatre. And then that is the Central Library. The Central Library's having restoration works done to it as well. So straight ahead is, yeah, it's a straight ahead of me. If I get in shot there, that's the Winter Gardens. And I think this is like the largest, like, I don't know, indoor like greenhouse or something in Europe. I'll find out what it is. It's something, and I'll put it on the screen. And this, I think it was built in like 2000 for like the millennium. I feel like these balls are meant to symbolise like Sheffield's steel heritage or something ridiculous. Anyway, so this is the main bit of the market. It's a very small market. It's not. I feel like Sheffield aren't trying to do what the likes of York and Bath are doing, where they're trying to get tourism and visitors into the city. I think they're just trying to get people from Sheffield into the city centre in the period. So it's not massive. Reloaded fries. These structures are obviously for the lights display. So that come back when it's dark and they might look quite impressive. That's like the big bar. Yeah, so back pre-kids when I used to come to a Christmas market to get drunk. So yeah, in there was just the bar and the load of chip stands. The most of it's here. Yeah. So something that I always find interesting about YouTube is that when you watch like other people's vlogs of your own city, they notice things that you don't notice. Like I've lived here all my life, so 35 years, and I watched a Steve Marsh vlog. Or he came to Sheffield, he come for the snooker or something, and he'd obviously researched before he come to think, obviously, and he talked about this. Sheffield Standards and Measures. These standards were presented to the city, to the Right Honourable the Lord Mayor, the Earl Fitzwilliam, and by him declared available for public use on the occasion of the visit of the British Association. And it's, yeah, and it like goes down here, and it measures down here about standard measures. 70 links, 40 feet, 60 links, whatever that is. Never knew that were there. Impressions though, they're shitter than they normally are. They're always bad, and the reason why I was like, oh, I might do some Christmas market vlogs is I was listening to Jeremy Vine, opinions about Jeremy Vine in the comments, because people always crack me up, the polarised opinions about Jeremy Vine. But they were talking about Christmas markets and they have these different callers in. Some of them saying it's all local produce, and other people saying it's just Tatt and it's bad for the city's like stable economy, like the shops and everything are suffering, because they were talking more about bigger towns. Yeah, so they were saying, some people were saying it's great for local business, other people, obviously it's Jeremy Vine, they have everyone saying everything. But yeah, a lot of people were saying it was just Tatt, and I was like, oh, that's a good angle. Are Christmas markets all Tatt? Are they local produce? That's mainly eating. And there is a fair bit of Tatt. Like there's a cheap bags and gloves stand. There's what else were there? There was some other Tatt. They were like a Christmas decorations thing. There was some fair Tatt. But then there was something where like a local artist, Luke Horton, has got a stall there. There was the Sheffield Wednesday shop, randomly. Oh, that's what they were. They were like one of them things where they got, them weird signs you have for your house. Yeah, so something else I've been thinking about Christmas markets in general is people are moaning, but it won't be long until they're taken over by big companies, and it's going to be so much worse than it is. And I think that's already happening, actually. So, like, if you think about, there's a festival in Sheffield called Tramlines, and it was a local festival that was held in venues and bars around the city, and then it got moved to and they had like a main stage on Devonshire Green, and as it grew, they moved it. And then eventually now, it's been sold out to a big festival company. There's barely any local traders in there. All these people come in with the like wagons and whatever, selling food, selling stuff from this big company where people have contracts with it. And yeah, and I just think, I noticed something like the churros and stuff, they're like Christmas, they're like part of that kind of, these kind of catering companies. They're not. Merry Christmas! Yeah, they're not local. Okay, so I'm back at the car. I'm going to sign off in here because it's so windy. I think it's definitely geared up if you want to go for a drink rather than if you want to shop. It is not for shopping. There's like a Christmas bauble stand. There's some scarf shops and glove shops that are not like, they're not like interesting local makers or anything. They're just Chinese factory made Tatt. There is a local candle making business stand. There is the local artist Luke Horton. He's got a stand. There's a couple, but there's 3 bars. There's a lot of food options. Some of the food options, it was hard to tell if they were local or an imported company, like, you know, one of these companies where they bring the whole thing in. That was hard to tell. I were thinking about a Yorkshire pudding wrap. That was the only thing that really appealed to me. So there was like Yorkshire pudding wrap, there was churros, crepes, there was like a northern pie thing with Hendo's gravy. But there was quite a long line. And they were like £13, and I'm like, I think that's a lot of money. I need to... this is the bad idea about doing these vlogs, that like, because I'm on my own, I feel like, oh, I can't like spend that money, like, because I'm go out as a family or whatever. So yeah, I just didn't want to spend £13 on it, to be honest. And to be fair, I'm probably going to spend some money on my own now, and I might go to like my local cafe that I really like. But yeah, I think it's all a bit of a gimmick, to be honest. And yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Let me know what you think of. Let me know what you think of the Christmas market trend that we're seeing. Why are they ski themed? I thought they were like German Christmas markets. The ones in Sheffield, it's like there's 2 alpine bars and then there's a ski bar. Why are they ski themed? Are they meant to be ski themed? Anyway, let me know. And also, please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. My 6-year-old is trolling me and saying that 4 subscribers is rubbish. He's been telling me what his favourite YouTubers have got, which is a lot. I feel like I want to do Sheffield a proper vlog where I do it justice, because it's my home and it's where I'm from and I love it, but I felt fucking awkward as fuck filming in Sheffield and thinking I'm going to see someone I know. Because this is all rather secretive. I ain't told people that I'm doing this. I'll tell them when I'm, on 1 million subscribers, because apparently, according to my 6-year-old, that's the aim. I was like, I just was documenting going on day trips, Henry, but okay. I'm waffling on. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.